It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, the 30th of December. I'm Michael Groff. The last couple of days of 2021 will be wet around here, at least at times, although maybe not quite as much rainfall as initially thought. But then the unsettled weather pattern that we've been locked into for the last 10 days or so will be winding down after the new year, and it looks like we will be dry for at least a good portion of next week. Let's talk about it. First, yesterday in the valley, 61 degrees the afternoon high, 47 was the morning low, the normal high, 65, the normal low, 45. And we did pick up 1/10 of an inch of rain early yesterday morning at Sky Harbor. So we are just 0.07 of an inch of rain behind on our rainfall for the year. And we probably will surpass that rainfall deficit and maybe end of the year with a surplus. That would be nice. Taking a look outside right now at 9:15 a.m., mostly cloudy across the valley, and we are sitting at 49 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 46, relative humidity 90%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. The upper air look continues to show troughing out here across the west and another short wave closing into an upper low off the central and southern California coast. And that feature will drop south to just off the northern Baja coast and skirt across the region tomorrow, although probably a little further south than what we initially thought. And that will have an impact on how much rain will occur here across Arizona. And here's the watch warning map. We have a number of dense fog advisories from the southern plains through the deep south, the mid-south, the Gulf Coast region. Out here in the west, winter weather issues aplenty. With active weather continuing here in Arizona, winter weather advisories for the rim country, parts of northern Arizona, the snowflakes flying mainly above about 6,000 to 6,500 feet. There could be some snowflakes just below that as well, but that's where the main belt of snow will be. Several inches are very likely in those areas. The convective outlook for today, a marginal risk of severe storms from eastern Mississippi through Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through next Thursday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix, anywhere from about 1/2 to maybe 2/3 of an inch. There could be an isolated total that's a little bit heavier than that, but you'll notice the numbers are trending down, and that is because our next system coming in here may not be quite as impressive as was once thought. And we'll talk about that right now as we get to the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Cold upper trough centered over Saskatchewan and extending southward into the western states. Another upper low is sitting there off of the southern California and northern Baja coast with a pretty impressive southwesterly flow here in Arizona today. And that will bring in a decent amount of subtropical moisture, no doubt about that. So down at the surface, mostly cloudy through the day today, and there is a chance of showers off and on. Even if we get rain through the day today, it would be on the light side. It's certainly not going to rain all day, but we've seen a few raindrops already this morning. Highs this afternoon, upper 50s to around 60. Now tonight, as that upper low begins to pivot eastward, we will see an increasing threat of rain. It should become fairly widespread, but probably not overly heavy. There could be an isolated moderate or heavy shower, but for the most part, I think the rain would be rather widespread but light. And that upper low is going to track east closer to the international border, and that's going to limit the dynamics that we see here across southern Arizona, and thus the total amount of precipitation that we get. Now for the day on Friday, widespread rain, especially in the morning, but again, mostly light, occasionally moderate. Now by the afternoon, as that cold core of that system comes on through, there could be enough instability for an isolated thunderstorm. And if we get one of those, that could enhance, at least briefly, the rainfall, maybe even producing some brief small hail. So we'll watch for that tomorrow. Otherwise, just a kind of a wet day, especially in the morning, mostly cloudy sky and high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Now for your New Year's Eve celebrations tomorrow night, ringing in 2022. We could still see some showers in the evening. They'll be decreasing overnight. And then Saturday morning, you'll be waking up to lows mostly in the upper 30s to low 40s. New Year's Day looks mostly sunny as that system gets on out of here. Might be an isolated shower very early in the morning in the East Valley. And high temperatures in the mid 50s. Now, colder, drier air is still expected to come in behind this system. So Saturday night, that should be the coldest night of the period here. The coldest night we've had in quite a while. Overnight lows by Sunday morning will drop into the upper 20s in the coldest valley locations, mid 30s in the urban core. And then the day on Sunday, sunny sky, high temperatures in the upper 50s. Now here's Monday, and we do have another trough moving into the Pacific Northwest, but around here, just a small increase in high clouds and high temperatures back toward the low and middle 60s. Pretty much the same deal on Tuesday and Wednesday. Periods of high clouds, high temperatures, rather close to seasonal averages, low to mid 60s. All right, here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 6th of January, and it does appear that at least for a time, we will see a high latitude blocking pattern, and that means a big ridge setting up near the Arctic Circle. Downstream from that, on the east side of that ridge, we'll see some energy, these PV anomalies deflected into eastern North America. But out here in the western states and the southern tier of the United States should see something of a zonal flow. And so high temperatures would be closer to average, maybe even a little bit above normal for us in Arizona. But then looking out 10 days, this is Saturday, the 8th of January. And again, we see sort of this return to a big ridge up in the Gulf of Alaska, the Aleutian Islands, the Bering Sea. Downstream from that, deepening shortwave energy into the Pacific Northwest and another upper low there over central and northern Canada, maybe a vortex setting up. So we'll watch for a return to an unsettled pattern out here in the west, although I kind of think that won't happen right now, given this layout of this pattern, but we'll see. And looking at rainfall for Phoenix going out through the 13th of January, coming off of the European ensemble. And you see the ensemble mean has come down. It's closer to 3/4 of an inch. There is still the potential of a decent rain event out of this system tonight, tomorrow, and into tomorrow night. But clearly the trend is for the precipitation totals to be down a bit. And then temperatures off the national blend of models remaining below average until we get out there towards sometime late next week. And then highs will once again get close to normal, maybe even above average, closer to 70 degrees. And overnight lows in the 30s and 40s. And again, on Sunday morning, some spots in the valley will be in the upper 20s. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave your comments, questions, and suggestions. And as always, I invite you to check out my streaming station, KMGX. We play basically everything imaginable over there. And it's not just me, but the one and only Michelle involved in the operation of that as well. So do check that out. As always, I thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe out there today and have yourselves a fantastic Thursday.